Hello, my tribe, everybody out there in YouTube land. Hope you're all doing well. Wanted to address an issue that I think is very important because when SHTF happens, you will be on your own. You are going to be your everything. So one of the things you need are medications. If you're on any kind of prescription medication, get as much of it you can. One of the things I do, I have quite a lot of antibiotics. Every time my wife goes to visit her relatives in Colombia, she comes back with antibiotics. Azithromycin. That's about under $3. So all of this is less than $10. Ciprofloxacin, again, it's about $10. Doxycycline, kind of the same thing. 8,000 Colombian pesos, a couple of dollars. Under $10. Sulflaxin, Cipro. $6. Amoxicillin, 6,000 pesos, $1.50. I have enough amoxicillin to treat one case of anthrax, which takes about 6 to 8 months of amoxicillin. So learn a little bit about anthrax and how to stay away from it, because it's indigenous to dead cows and such. You want to learn to stay away from it. So that's 10, 20, 30, $40 worth. What does Jace cost? It's good stuff, but it's like $250 for that right there. You probably could buy a round trip ticket to Bogota, Colombia, go down there, pick up a whole bunch of antibiotics, and come back for less than the cost of 2 Jace cases. This is really light. Last time my wife went, she brought a whole lot of antibiotics back. She also brought back clindamycin or something like that for female reproductive organ yeast infections or something like that. If you're a female, you need that. Also, along with if you are menstruating, maybe cups. Get one of those cups. You may hate it, but unless you've got industrial amounts of feminine products, you're going to need it. Also, on sale right now, Costco acetaminophen, $10.99 on sale, $3 off, $7.99 for a whole bunch of acetaminophen. And you also need Motrin, same numbers, because you get or your children get flu. You're gonna and they've got to run at high temp. You're gonna need to break that fever, and you want to alternate between acetaminophen and Motrin. You don't want to give straight doses of it. Really hard on the stomach. I keep Dayquil, NyQuil packs because it breaks the fever. It helps them sleep. I also get the Delsum industrial grade packs for the same reason. It helps the cough, keep that down, which keeps the throat. You don't want to get a strep throat or secondary infection after a flu. Also, you want amoxicillin in case the flu turns into pneumonia. That'll kill you. That's life-threatening without antibiotics. And also, one thing about getting is an oxygen concentrator. $600-700. I know it's not cheap, but better than watching your loved ones die of pneumonia because you don't have oxygen. And that's the last little thing that pushes them over the edge. That's something I would consider worth running a generator for if I had to, and creating an enclosure around it to keep it quiet, I would expend the resources necessary to run that oxygen concentrator to help keep them alive. Anyway, that's what I got right now is antibiotics. Yeah, you're not going to have them forever, but if they're good, expiration dates are not. There are some antibiotics that turn toxic after their expiration dates, so you want to be mindful of that, but it's only 1 or 2. And I don't think anything of what is represented here turns toxic. When they go past their use by dates in the United States, they aren't trashed. They don't go down the toilet. There's no industrial getting rid of it agency type of thing. They collect them up, they put them in boxes, they ship them to Africa, and they get sold and they get used because it's the effectiveness that drops below 80% or something like that, but it's still useful. So buy them, keep them. I'll show you what I have kept. I've never thrown any antibiotics away. We get into SHTF and they have a lot of value, I know they won't be good forever, and I know it's not a permanent solution, but to keep a loved one alive or some loved ones alive for a period of time, it can be a game changer. So let me show you what I got stored. Okay, so this is what I got in my stash in my refrigerator. It's 2/3 of the upper shelf from bottom to top, front to back, completely filled all the way to the back. And 2 shelves on the side drawer full of fish antibiotics, which are the same thing. They don't make them differently. This is the stuff that some of the stuff that my wife bought the last time she went. I packaged them up. You need antibiotics. I don't believe you can have enough of them. Take care. God bless. Out.